So I want to talk about a post-close and the importance of really getting your prospect involved. And really they're not your prospect at this point. They're part of your team or they're your customer. You know, the post-close is so vital in the real estate industry, to the siding industry, to water treatment, you name it. They have a term called post-close, and really what it is, it's nothing more than making sure you shore up that sale so that sale doesn't cancel out on you. Now, you know, it's a little different in this business, the post-close. It's a little different in the aspect that we're not really worrying about them canceling out on us. You know, it's we want them to be successful. You know, if they're successful building their team, guess what? You're successful building your team. So how do you post-close with people? How do you follow up? First thing you want to do is welcome them to your business. If you're a team leader, don't just welcome the people you bring, but welcome the people they bring and the people they bring and so forth and so on. Find out what their needs are. Find out how they're planning on marketing their business. See what you can do to help them. Let them know that you're here for them to do three-way calls. You might encourage them to make a list of people they want to talk to and then go out and talk to those people with them. But you always want to post-close to make sure your people are successful. If your people aren't successful, guess what? They end up falling out. They end up eventually canceling. And now you're losing team members. So it's so vital to really build a good relationship and stay in contact with that person. Find out what their needs are. Help them out. Find out how they plan on marketing their business. If they don't have a marketing plan, then, you know, show them a marketing plan. Encourage them to get a marketing plan. If you don't have a marketing plan, get with one of your leaders who do. You know, there's many of us out there that have different strategies and different plans to build our business. So, you know, it's so vital to also post-close that prospect once you do get them signed up, once you influence them to make a positive decision. You know, encourage them to download the signal. Encourage them to get a demo account. You know, if they don't have real money that they're planning to putting in, or maybe, you know, that they can't afford putting in real money at this time, encourage them to get a demo account. Encourage them to watch it. You know, encourage them to use the product. You want them using the product. You want them to see it working for themselves. There's so many things to do once the sale's made to really ensure your long-term success. Now, that being said, I really want to talk about why it's so important to refer on at least 3 people to grow your business. You know, it's so vital. And I want to talk about the gold plan, and I briefly want to hit on the platinum. But in the gold plan, it is a 3x8 matrix. So, you know, a 3x8 means that you have 3, each one of these people have 3, each one of them have 3, and so forth and so on. Okay? A full matrix is a little under $10,000 or 10,000 people, excuse me. I don't know why I'm putting the dollar sign here. It's a little under 10,000 people. So, it's a little under 10,000 people. And you say, well, a lot of you who may not have had success in the past are saying, well, geez, that's a lot of people. I don't ever see myself getting there. Guys, you can get there. You can get there if you take the time, put in the effort to work your business, influence people in a positive way, follow up with them, help ensure their success, and guess what? Your team will grow. Now, I'm going to tell you something that a lot of big heavy hitters won't tell you. A lot of big leaders won't tell you. Because they all want to make you think, hey, this is cakewalk. But it's not. It does take some real effort to build your business. You know, it's like a snowball rolling downhill. I want you to think about that. So you're pushing that snowball up the hill. Once you get it to the top, you start rolling it down the hill, and as it goes down the hill, it picks up speed and it gains in size. So, you know, it's so vital, I can't say this enough, that you don't give up. You know, you may not have success out of the gate. You might not bring on 20 people by tomorrow, but don't give up. You know, if you're building your business by 1 or 2 people a week, or even 1 or 2 people a month, guess what? You can be successful. The key is just never give up. And big leaders, you know, that have built businesses, they understand that concept. They make it look to you like it's so easy to do because that's what they want you to feel like so that you sign up with them. You're thinking, hey, if it was so easy for this guy to do it, it's going to be easy for me. And I'm here to tell you, you know, it takes real effort. When I came into this business, and I want to give you a little story about myself, I was raising a lot of money for a company, a lot of money. And we were doing different increments the way we were raising our money. But the first, we were doing $1,000 increments actually. The first 4 months I did it, we might have raised $10,000. It might have even been the first 4 or 5 months. And the CEO looks at me and he says, man, are you sure this is going to work? And I said, you know what, it's going to work. And the reason it's going to work is because I'm not going to give up. 2 months later, we were pulling in over $100,000 a day. We had people coming on so fast and so furious that it wasn't even funny. You know, it takes a lot of dedication and it takes a lot of hard work, but you can get there. You know, if you put in the time, you put in the effort, you know, we can help you succeed. You will succeed. There is no other option but to succeed. But you have to take the initiative and you have to put in the effort. Don't give up. If you don't get somebody in the first week, if you don't get somebody in the first 2 weeks, don't give up. You keep plugging along, good things will come. But I want to show you how this is possible to fill up this matrix. Even if you're saying in your head, geez, I could never do that. Guys, it's a 3x8 matrix. If you referred on 3 people, hypothetically, and it took you 2 weeks to refer on 3 people. 2 weeks. And each of those people, it took them 2 weeks to refer on 3 people, and so forth and so on. Did you know in 16 weeks, you would be making about $80,000 a month? And that's just in the gold plan. That's not even considering if they were platinums. In 16 weeks, you'd be making about $80,000 a month. So you say, well, that's never going to happen because unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are freeloaders. They're just not going to go out and refer on 3 people. Okay? Well, let's say that doesn't come true. But let's say you put in the effort and you do your part. Guess what? If 90% of this failed and only 10% came true, 10% of $80,000 is still $8,000 per month. That's the power of never giving up. You know, it's very, very possible for you to build this business. And it may not go fast in the beginning, but I guarantee you, when you get that snowball up at the top of the hill, and it gets midway down the hill, you're going to be surprised when your business takes on a life of its own. And all of a sudden, you have 20 people coming in a day, 50 people, 200 people coming into your team a day. Because you took the initiative and you never gave up. Very, very possible with what we're doing. Now, you know, in the platinum plan, the max downline, and I shouldn't say max, you can have more in your downline, but to reach the highest rank, it's 5,000 people spread over 3 legs. So let's say you built your gold plan, but you also have a good number of these people who are also platinum. When you have 3 legs and you have 5,000 people spread between 3 legs, so you might have 1,500 over here. You might have 2,000 here. And you might have 1,500 here. What is that? That's 5,000 people. So you might have 5,000 spread over 3 legs. Guess what that pays? Did you know that that pays $100,000 per month? That's $100,000 per month. You know, is $8,000 enough to make a positive impact in your life? What about $100,000? You know, it's very, very real to do. It's a very, very real thing, and it's something that you can do. Now, you know, I want to touch on, not only do you get $100,000 a month, but guess what else you get? When you reach that plateau at the highest rank, you will have got $500,000 in a trading account. And that's traded by the owner of our company, and he gives the profits to you. So you have $500,000 in a trading account. Not only are you making $100,000 a month, but when you've got to this point, you've also picked up that bonus money to be able to have $500,000 sitting in a trading account being traded, and you get to receive the profits from that money. Very, 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 very powerful concept, very powerful comp plan that we have. And you know, I really encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity. You know, you have an opportunity like no other. Go out, talk to people. Ask the inquiry questions. Find out, you know, what they like. Find out, you know, what their needs, what their wants are. Tailor those assumptive questions to them. Ask them that sharp angle question, hey, is this something you want to do? Give them urgency to get that done now. Not tomorrow, not 2 weeks from now, but do it now. Get them in the business, then follow up with them and make sure they're successful. You know, this is something, and I can't stress this enough, this is something I know without a doubt all of you watching this webinar today can do. If I can build a company from scratch with nothing, I guarantee you can too. And we're here to help you. We're here to support you. You know, if you're looking for a system to be able to talk to a massive amount of people, get with one of the upline leaders. You know, if you're passionate about this business and you know without a doubt you're not going to give up till you succeed, reach your hand out to us, take hold of our hand, and let us help you build this business, help you build it big. I want to thank you all for being here this Saturday morning. I want to say God bless to each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Thanks.